where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big-time fights. We're at the Thomas and Mack Center. Our main event should be a good one tonight. Here we go, round number 1, scheduled for 6.
Move those feet, baby. Let's see it. Oh, keep your feet moving.
Nice jabs there by Big.
You got this one, baby. You got this one all day, all day.
Double up on your punches.
That's a nice right hand that time by Merciless.
Unload.
Halfway through round number 1. Big's right hand scores well that time. Blocks it away.
Get out there.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Teddy, I'm sure so many times you've been approached on the street by guys who say, yeah, I can fight. I fought a little bit. What's the biggest difference you've found through the years with the guys that think they're tough and the guys that are really in the gym?
Well, when they're out in the street, somebody's going to usually stop it, or you're going to pick up something, you can hit them. You don't have that, of course, in the ring. And also, maybe the most important thing, Joe, is you're not mad. You know, getting mad is like somebody getting a drink in them to open up and all of a sudden start talking. You get mad and you go after what you're mad at. You're in that ring. You don't have that. You don't have that scotch, so to speak, that you can shoot down and get those muscles going.
The trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. A headshot blocked. He's doing a really good job here of being patient, and patient with a good reason, Teddy. You can tell he's got a counterpuncher mentality. What's the key to being a counterpuncher?
Well, being patient, first of all, and understanding what you have to get your opponent to do to help you, because this doesn't work just on you. It's not like the front end where you create it. It's a little help from your opponent. He's got to come in. You got to draw him in to throw a punch so you can make a miss, and then you have the alleyway to land something.
Not able to connect with the uppercut. Halfway through round number 2.
Good job.
A well-placed left hand up top. Big's punches just don't look like what they should look like right now, Teddy. I know he's thrown a lot early on here, but there's no oomph on them.
Well, that's the other side of it. There's always a flip side to a coin, and the flip side here in the boxing ring, yeah, he threw a lot of punches, but they didn't affect the guy. Right now, I think he's giving in a little bit.
You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence, and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he was doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I noticed is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counter punch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Overhand right can be so effective. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Solid left hand to the head.
Use the ring! Use the ring!
Big's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly.
Come on, kid, focus! Work the body. Work the body. That's right. Body shot.
10 seconds remaining in this round.
Beautiful. Fucking beautiful. That was fucking amazing. I want another round like that.
As we start round number 4, it's clear to see that it's his precise punching that has earned him good grades on your scorecard, Teddy. With all that accuracy, clean, effective punching, he's up 3 rounds to zip.
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if he went to medical school because he's been a surgeon tonight.
Work the body.
He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by Big. Gets rid of that body shot. He's got that certain something that's a well-acquired skill in this craft of boxing, and that is superb defense, and it's on target tonight.
It is. The old timers would say, you know, that's the hard thing, is to learn defense. You know, the easy part, the fun part is letting your hands go. So he's got the hard part down. Guess what? He's enjoying the fun part right now because of it.
Unload right now. More punch, baby. Punch.
Snaps that jab out. 90 seconds to go in round number 4.
Move your head. Pace yourself. Pace yourself. You're doing good.
He missed with that headshot. Big's in a bad place right now. He was tagged.
Get in there. Get in there, champ.
Oh, he turns it over right into a hook.
Keep working the jab. Good, good.
4th round now with its last 10 seconds.
Okay, listen. He's going to come forward this round.
Big's fine. I'm looking at him starting this round right now, coming off a round where he was rocked, and I'm telling you, he looks perfectly good. Off the target by Big. Fine looking right hand by Merciless. Teddy, it is such a gift that he has right here. We're seeing such a technically sound defensive fighter.
Yeah, we are. You know, the old-time trainers would say, Teddy, he's doing the hard part. And that is the hard part, making the guy miss. Now he has to start doing the fun part, hitting him.
Jab, jab. It's all right. Just keep moving.
And out of nowhere, things can turn like that, Teddy. Everything was looking good. Now it's looking bad for him.
Well, that's exactly why, because nothing was coming at him. His opponent wasn't throwing back. He got a little lax, and he paid a price.
Come on, kid. Focus now. You gotta protect yourself. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep it going. Uppercut. Uppercut is wide open. Uppercut, baby. Come on. There you go. Now focus. Again, that looks good. Do that one more time.
Just 10 seconds to go in this round. And that's the end of round 5. You sit ringside long enough and you get a sense at what the scorecards are going to look like. I mean, sometimes they throw you off a little bit. But we know who should be ahead on the scorecards in this fight.
Yeah, and he does too, and his opponent does too, and you see it in his body language. He's starting to get a little discouraged a little bit. And of course, you see also that the guy winning right now, he's starting to behave like a guy that's winning. He's staying outside a little more, using those feet a little bit more, almost going into that kind of prevent defense you see in football.
One, two. Come on, punch. That's it. Yeah, baby, good work.
Goes up top with a right hand. Boy, some of the old school guys really appreciate this, wouldn't they, Teddy? Just great upper body movement, so elusive up top.
Yeah, this is an example like they used to say in the old days. He stands right in front of you and you can't hit him in the backside with a handful of buckshot.
Combos.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
1, 2.
All right, here we go. Last 60 seconds of the fight. That's a solid right hand by Merciless. Turned that hook over, but couldn't turn it into a connect.
Relax. Come on now, relax.
And they will bring it home in the last 10 seconds of this final round. Well, you should lose your judge's license if you have it any other way but the obvious here, Teddy.
Yeah, if they do that, I want to put those guys on a poster, a wanted poster, that you don't want them.
Here's our ring announcer. So a unanimous decision win by Merciless. That's the way we saw it all night long. The judges agreed.
It was hard to see it any other way.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us, everyone.